Hi there, it's Kevin with Gonro Games. Hopefully I post this on the right channel this time rather than one of my dead channels. So I don't think I've properly introduced myself to a lot of you newer subscribers here. Maybe there isn't a lot of newer, maybe a lot of people are still coming from the old school Rogue Deck Builder days or Rogue Market days or whatever. But I thought I would properly introduce myself. Many times I will sit down and tell some of my origin stories on how I started making YouTube videos and kind of where I want the future of this channel to go. So apologies for the echo in our entrance here. See our Gonro Games entrance. Really love what Zach has done to this hallway, turning it into the dungeon type look here. And there's our restroom for everyone. Just wash your hands. So we actually play Magic here, as I'm going to show you here in a second. We started this store in, man, it's been like 8 years. It's been forever. And we've just slowly grown it. So for all those that you want to start a game store, Zach and I are not someone that you should try to replicate on starting a business. We have just wung it. Like neither one of us had any business experience, and it's just out of pure passion we've been able to make this work. And it's been a grind, and it hasn't been the best pay, but it has been incredibly rewarding and fulfilling. And that's why we got some wonky hours, and that's why we do things on the side. A lot of side hustles, and both of us had jobs when we first started this, so we didn't even do this full time, and we've slowly transitioned to where this actually makes our ends meet. But all in all, this has been more of a passion project than anything, and that's where we've kind of gone with this, and it's slowly gotten to where it is today. If you go back to some old Rogue Decorative videos, you can kind of see what it looked like before. And in all honesty, like this isn't my overall vision of what I want as a store. We've kind of just made do with what we had. Like we are in a very small store, and I would like more space to do things. I mean, my dream is to make a little pizza cafe and have a little game store and have, I don't know, I thought about like foreign candy, things like that. Just things that'd be fun for people to kind of sit down, hang out, and have more than just games. So we're gonna go and open up here, and I'm gonna show you it's Commander Night here. So hopefully people aren't too shy to be on camera. So when you come into Gonro Games, you get greeted by the buttons. How are you, buttons? Do I get a bite? Do you give a high five? Give me a high bite. Yep, bite my hand. Because you're mean to me. You're super sweet to everyone else in the world, but you are mean to me. And then we have the other guard dog of Chloe right there. And she's looking cute as ever. So Chloe was very young when we started the store, and she's grown up here, huh? And you've had to deal with the addition of 2 dogs. So Talmadge is watching. Buttons was a joke. I was joking about taking a dog. Well, kind of. I was serious and joking, and I did want Buttons, but I didn't know if I really want another dog. But Talmadge dog had puppies, and he brought Buttons over, and I just couldn't resist. So then Zach wanted to make me angry by getting his own dog, and so then we got Bruce, which is also another one from good old Talmadge's dog. So we got Bruce and Buttons, and they love each other. They are brothers from 2 different litters. As Buttons sniffs Bruce's butt. That's what dogs do. So anyway, and Zach is hard at work back here pulling deck lists. What are you pulling here now? So this is what we've come across. This is, I know, this is what's so sad right now. What is this? How much is the price of this? $40. $40. $40 for all of these cards for 68. So 72 cards. Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to start putting like a fee.
I know,
because this is not worth the time.
No, it's not. It's because so many of them died. I changed it up the other day. I had a $42 deck list. I changed it up to some of the old versions just to see. It went to $95.
Yeah, we just lost so much value in this sort of stuff.
We lost half the value of all singles. So if you have singles, it's just everything.
Yeah, well, the whole
Crypt gets reprinted. There's no $100 card in Magic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, besides reserve,
yeah. Besides reserve, there's no $100 card in Magic anymore.
And this is the issue too. Like this is where you're going to see a lot of the sellers start to leave this sort of industry. We've been doing this for a long time. And Commander decks, first of all, Commander decks are super annoying to pull because you're pulling from every set imaginable. Like Standard, all you have to do for Standard is take a few different sets and pull 4 ofs usually. So, I mean, there are some 1-ofs and stuff, but it's typically very easy to do. And so as a time constraint, Standard, Modern, Legacy, Pioneer is so much more profitable just as a time commander decks take a long time to pull, and there's a lot of times.
Per card,
yeah,
I'd say.
yeah, and this is super organized too. Like we have all the sets in their time, and then you just grab pull, and it's rough. So it's good for the players. They get super cheap cards, but man, I don't know how a lot of stores are going to do it because it ends up grinding. Like it takes a lot of time to do so. So and at this point, it's almost like a public service we offer here rather than making money off of pulling cards. So anyway, yeah. So I think we've shown Zach's mess before back here.
Don't show my mess. I need to clean it up.
Ta-da! He is a artiste. And we've shown the back like crazy. It's a mess back here. Holy cow, it's a mess. Super mess back here. But I'm going to show, and hopefully people don't get too shy back here. We'll kind of keep it quiet as we're going into the commander zone here. Don't want to disturb them in there. Okay, I'll stop with the cringe before Talmadge comments. Tons of board games, of course, and we'll show that here. And so his is a typical commander night here. Not the busiest for a commander night. Is there people back here though? Maybe there's no one back here either. So we do have room for, I don't know, comfortably like 20 people, I would say. And then we can pull some tables for overflow. But you can see, again, not the most professional shop. We are just cluttered with everything. Like I said, it's more of a passion than a all-out full business. This is why I still do most things online, and you get what you get here locally. Anyway, let's go and chat with some of these nerds here. I like some of these idiots that come today. They're good people. So, except this guy. He is a horrible, awful human. Because we hate lifeguards here at. How many people did you whistle at today?
0.
Oh, a swim team today? What are those losers doing?
Well, you were on swim team. Oh yeah, one little fact about Mr. Kevin. He was a professional swimmer for like half a second.
Professional swimmer for half a second. I got there for half a second. Wow, I am moving up in life. So it is super noisy in here. Maybe you guys can hear. What are you playing, David?
Mithril, actually. The league deck is coming back out.
And Damien became super shy.
I have work a lot.
Yeah, he's usually talkative, and the camera came out. Now he's shy. And we got a veto, which I own like 7,000 of these things. Have you seen my pile of vetoes? A plummet? No, Plummet's a meme here. I think I've shown my plummets before.
I have a wolf bag.
You're playing Lathril?
Yeah.
Fun.
I was playing Nick the other night. Did you pass?
So, yep, that is Commander.
Just very loud.
Commander. It is very loud in here. I wonder if we can find something to put in here to like dumb down the sound. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, we used to have it back here, but yepers. So yeah, again, that's a typical night here. And again, this is like eventually this is what I want to do. So there's a channel, YouTube. Let's just shout him out. Look, called Bald and Bankrupt. He did videos for, everyone knows my obsession with post-Soviet, especially Russia. I have an unhealthy obsession. So you know how you weeds are kind of obsessed with Japan culture and anime. I really love old school Russian culture. And, don't get me started on Russian politics. It's divorce it from, Russian culture because they're very different. It's a very soft subject, touchy subject with stuff. But anyway, I absolutely adore it. And Bald and Bankrupt was a channel that I got super into. That was a painting I did in middle school or high school. Look at that. There's Kevin from 1999 back there. So anyway, Bald and Bankrupt did a channel where he just went and visited old Soviet architecture and, kind of off the beaten path of what, people at a tourist place like St. Petersburg or Moscow or, some of the bigger cities there in Russia. And he used to go off the beaten path and just ride the trains with the locals, meet locals and stuff like that. And so I kind of want to start a channel where it's just kind of just going into game stores and interviewing the people that play, getting the stories behind the stories behind the store. And again, I'd have to definitely update my ability to do vlogging so it's not so cringe and kind of all over the place and more professional. But, that's what I'm super interested in, especially like when I started looking at Russia. Russia has game stores, Ukraine, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. They'll actually have game stores like this that are there that are run by passionate people. They want to bring gaming into those countries, and it'd just be super interesting to sit down, play with the locals, and just grind some games out and some stories. So unfortunately, I got 2 dogs. It'd be really, really rough to leave for long periods of time. You saw the 2 dogs, the 2 idiots earlier. But man, that'd be like a dream of mine to do. So who knows what we'll end up doing with this. But yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying kind of my take on things, even though I'm kind of a sporadic person. But we'll kind of end it over in here. We'll follow Parker into the abyss.
Oh no!
But anyway, there you got a little bit of taste of Gonro games with the Cubone.
Hey,
Here,
go grab me this.
go grab you what?
This. It's in. I have none. It's all in your bulk.
Someone actually wants a Partic Wanderer?
Yes, it's all in your bulk.
It's probably in here somewhere. Find wherever Domineer is. Anyway, that's kind of video. We've been all over the place here. I think these I hope you enjoy these kind of behind the scenes stuff. It's a disaster, guys. Don't judge me. Don't at me. It just keeps piling up. I don't know what to do. I'm so far behind. I got off to a late start today. I've got a lot Ixalan coming in a couple days. We're still getting through Lord of the Rings. Still need to ship off all this Pokemon and One Piece. Now One Piece gift collection, and obviously we got to have snacks while we're doing it. There, gotta have some strudels. But yeah, we're still here, still I guess living the dream for what it's like opening or running a very, very small game store. Kind of hole in the wall, but we like it here, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you also enjoy kind of our little journey here. And again, in the future too, if you have a local game store spot, man, that'd be so cool to kind of tour the country. And if I don't do it, someone else should do it. Like, I really, really want to bring back the Gathering to Magic the Gathering, or just games in general. And again, showing kind of the story behind it all, because this is what makes gaming great. Like, I'd still be so adamant that, these, like Pokemon Magic, all of this stuff is, it's fun. I mean, it's engaging, it's fun, and it's the face-to-face interaction, the collectability of it, the hands-on that makes it the experience. That I can't stand how a lot of these games are trying to go digital. We have so many things we can do digital, and there are so many great things we can do digital. Why try to compete in that space when this is the beauty of tabletop gaming, is the face-to-face interaction, the meeting people. Like I say, it's kind of my little bowling. Like, I don't bowl or golf or go to the bar. This is my way of interacting and meeting people, and it's more than a game. And I don't know. I hope that we can get back to that, or at least the companies that manufacture these games can kind of get back to that and realize this is the beauty. This is what they got going on, not the game per se. It's yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. We'll call this one good as we're in almost 15 minutes. See you later.